Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Simple Gaming Review. Today there was the trailer that we got about the Nintendo Switch 2. So I want to make a video real quick about the Switch 2 and what I think about it. I already watched the trailer. A bunch of people are already doing the reaction to it, so I'm not gonna really show the trailer. You can just go find it on YouTube or anywhere on social media where it has the Nintendo of America. But I've been a big Switch fan as of like recently. I've really gotten into Nintendo Switch. Been collecting all these physical games for the Nintendo Switch. I got the Switch OLED with my dock right there. I got my original Switch over there. I got my original Switch over there, and I got my Nintendo Switch OLED. And now there's the Switch 2. So what do I think about the Nintendo Switch 2? Well, I'm actually happy that it's backwards compatible with original Switch games. I was happy to see a new Mario Kart. Finally, Nintendo's going to make a new Mario Kart game. And I do like the design. But I am not sure if I'm going to get one when they come out. Here's the thing. I just got my Nintendo Switch OLED for Christmas. It's been a fantastic system. And here's my thoughts on the Switch 2. Most likely it's going to take a while, or a little while, before the Switch 2 gets a whole bunch of like exclusive Switch 2 games that really makes it worth getting. I do think the Switch 1 still has a lot of life left in it, and Nintendo still will support the Switch 1 for many years, even during the Switch 2's life. Nintendo Switch 2 also will play all your digital Switch games as well as your physical games, which is pretty awesome. However, I don't know if I will jump immediately to the Switch 2 when it comes out, and here's why. I've really loved the Switch OLED. I really love that the Switch OLED has that nice, beautiful glass screen. I really love that the Switch OLED has a slightly better dock than the other dock, but I do like the Switch OLED. I do like I think it's like a 7-inch screen, and overall, I've been playing mainly just my Switch games. I'm still collecting for the Switch 1. I'm still buying games for the Switch 1. And honestly, I think that I'm good for another few years when it comes to the Switch OLED, because the Switch 2, yes, it's going to be coming out probably in a couple of months, 6 months or whatever, or maybe a shorter time period. I'm not really sure. But Switch 2, I think I could wait on, honestly. I was excited to see the trailer, though. I was happy that Nintendo finally showed everyone what the Switch 2 looks like. However, I just don't think I would really jump to it immediately, because the Switch OLED, the Switch 1 in general, has so many games I haven't even played yet, and I'm still trying to expand my Switch 1 collection. So honestly, though, I probably will stick with the Switch 1 for a few more years, even when the Switch 2 is already out. I'm probably still going to be using my OLED Nintendo Switch for a couple more years. But I do think the Switch 2 is going to be a good console. I do believe that it will be a success for Nintendo. They finally decided to use numbers, so instead of calling it the new Nintendo Switch or the Switch U, at least they called it the 2. Finally, Nintendo is making sense. Also, the Nintendo Switch has been Nintendo's one of the best consoles ever, one of the best selling consoles Nintendo's ever made. It is just one of Nintendo's best systems. So it makes complete sense for Nintendo to make a Switch 2 another, like a sequel to the original Switch and the Switch OLED. Makes complete sense. So at least I'm happy that they made it the Switch 2, because the Wii U was a complete failure and the name sucked. I'm happy that Switch 2 is backwards compatible, and I do think it is going to be a success for Nintendo. Anyway, though, I'm probably not going to get one immediately. I probably could wait a few years, and And yeah, that's just what I think about the Switch 2 so far. I am happy that there's going to be a new Mario Kart game. Happy Switch 2 has backwards compatibility. I'm happy the new dock actually looks really nice, honestly. The one thing I would say that I don't really like too much is because is the when it comes to like portability, the Switch 2 I feel is kind of too big, if I'm being completely honest. I do like the nicer Joy-Cons. I do like that the Switch 2 has that big screen. The system overall, though, is just really massive. You know what I mean? The Switch OLED that I've been using, it's like the perfect size. In my opinion, the Switch OLED is like the perfect size, nice big screen. Switch 2, I feel like it's like an XL version of the Switch, which I don't think I really need that big of a Switch console, if I'm being completely honest. That's kind of like the only thing I'm kind of nitpicking at, as well as like, I just don't feel I'm gonna get one when they do come out immediately because, like, again, it's not gonna have a whole lot of games. It took a while, like the Switch 1, right? It was kind of slow, until they started getting those really awesome games. Same with the 3DS, it was slow until they got more games coming. Overall, though, I hope everyone's happy about the news. If you're a Nintendo fan, if you're a gamer in general who likes the Switch, I do think Switch 2 is going to be a big success for Nintendo. I don't see it being a failure. And for all the people who are being negative about it, stop it. I've seen some people say the Switch 2 is gonna be a failure. I've seen a few people who had some negative things to say. The Switch 2, in my opinion, it was gonna be a success. And I do think that Nintendo did a good job with the overall design, because it's supposed to be a Switch, right? They're not gonna make it look completely different. Some people said it's kind of underwhelming, but it's what do you expect? It's a Switch. And then some people said that, oh, the trailer should have showed how powerful the system's gonna be. We're talking about Nintendo. Obviously, they're gonna show Mario Kart. Obviously, the Switch 2 is going to be more powerful than the current Switch. The Switch 2 will be more powerful than the Switch 1, the OLED, and the original. However, this is still Nintendo. I don't see the Switch 2 being a console that could play or handle a game. If GTA 6 comes out, I don't think Nintendo Switch 2 can run that game. I might be wrong, but the Switch 2, Nintendo is not going to focus on it being super duper powerful. They're going to make it slightly more powerful. The Switch was slightly more powerful than the Wii U, right? I don't understand why people are so focused on power, because all that really matters when it comes to Nintendo, morons, is the games. People buy Nintendo because of Mario and Pokemon and Zelda and stuff like that. People don't really buy a Nintendo system for Call of Duty. Okay? They don't really buy a Nintendo system for GTA either, People must understand that if Nintendo's making a Switch 2 and they're going to be showing trailers for games, it's going to be like ARMS 2. It's going to be like Mario Kart, a new Smash Bros, Legend of Zelda. It's going to be Pokemon. And they're going to be slightly better in terms of graphics. They're going to be slightly better, right? But people are expecting the Switch 2 to be Nintendo is going to be this crazy device that's going to be as powerful as a PS5. It's no. Nintendo has never really focused on a very powerful system. They may do 4K, right? They may do a very improved dock, right? The Switch 2 will have definitely some enhancements and improvements and be able to perform a lot better when it comes to third-party games, right? However, it's going to be a slight difference from the Switch that we already have, right? So for the people who say that they should show off the power of it, Nintendo's not going to do that. They will show you games, they will show you what the console can do, but in terms of power, it's not going to be all that insane. It's not going to be that crazy. It's going to be a Nintendo console. It's going to be what I want, basically, what Nintendo fans want, you know. If I'm somebody who wants to get Mario Kart 9 or like the new Smash Bros, yeah, that's what I'll get it for. I use my Switch OLED mainly for Nintendo games, as well as some games like this. That's really nice, but you know, Nintendo has never focused on power. Anyway, though, that's just my opinion and my thoughts on the Nintendo Switch 2. I think it will be a success, though. I actually loved the trailer. I think Nintendo showed it off really nicely. Of course, the links kind of ruined it because people already know what to expect. But, you know, the people who linked the Switch 2, they completely ruined it. Yes, there's still excitement. Yes, a lot of people really want one. And Nintendo Switch 2, you know, it did get a lot of positive feedback from the trailer. But again, people were so impatient. They had to, you know, have all these links come out, and then you have some people who are like negative about it. It's like, just shut up. It's a new game console. It's not even out yet. It's not even in people's hands yet, except for like the little like plastic thing people bought. I mean, no, not buy, but it was a company that makes cases that started to send out the Switch 2 design, which basically was like a little plastic piece that looks just like Switch 2. But yeah, those people kind of ruined it, but you know, we don't really have the system out yet. We don't really have it in our hands yet, and we can't really play it yet. So for the people who are being negative, or you expect more, it's, you know, it's not out yet. It's not in our hands yet. And who knows, you know, and I might change my opinion as time goes on. But for right now, though, I think it's cool. I think it's going to be a success. But I think I could wait a couple more years until I actually get a Switch 2 because I have the OLED. That's still amazing, the OLED. And yeah. Anyway, I'm in the video. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Comment down below what you think about Nintendo Switch 2. I have like at least 50 hours in Mario Kart 8 for the Switch 1. So, yeah, I could probably play Switch 1 for a couple more years. And even if I do get a Switch 2, I'm just going to play my Switch 1 games on the Switch 2. And hopefully, though, Nintendo does not pull a PlayStation. And hopefully they do focus on making a lot of games for the Switch 2 that actually makes it a different console. You know what I mean? PS5 is mainly just a PS4. So hopefully Switch 2 is actually like a whole bunch of exclusive games that truly makes it a different system. You know, but anyway, I'm in the video, so goodbye. Hope you all have a good day or night. Sorry it's been a while since I made a video. I just haven't really felt the need. I just haven't really felt a reason to, and I've been playing lots of Switch. But anyway, hope you all have a good day or night. Again, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, or you could dislike it. I don't care. But let me know what you think about Nintendo's newest game console, the Switch 2, and what do you think of Switch 2 and the new Mario Kart game? And what will the new Mario Kart game be called? Will it be 9? Will it be X? Who knows? Anyway, peace out. Peace out. Waluigi.